Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Joystick Junkies live. No Evan today. Fortunately, couldn't make it. He had something come up. But welcome to Joystick Junkies. We're back after a few week hiatus. And today, the game we're going to talk about is Starfield. I have some gameplay for you guys. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. Um, Giants lost, so I'm having a good Monday, but whatever. But I'm going to show some gameplay. I apologize. I have no audio in the gameplay. I made a mistake when I was recording, so for some reason I got no audio. But the game we're going to talk about is Starfield, made by Bethesda. It's another Bethesda RPG. This time it's in space. It's much like Fallout 4. If you played Fallout 4, um, it's very similar. It's just in space where you can build spaceships and all that kind of stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff, you know definitely check it. But we'll show you some of the gameplay, and we'll talk about the game and the RPG. It's an excellent game. It's pretty fun. Um, so we can go over it. Just let me pull this up real quick. But yeah, Starfield is an RPG made by Bethesda, and it's a game I've been playing a lot, so that's a game I want to talk about today. A lot of people have been playing it, so let me pull up the any questions. Oh, what's up, Dave? What's up, Dave? Dave Yardell says, hey, what's going on? Just doing a gaming stream here. I'm just gotta pull this up here. Share screen. Share. Okay. All right. Let me go. So let me do 1 second. One thing there. Go full screen. All right. But this is Starfield. You basically start out on some moon in space in the year 2330. So it's like 300 something years in the future. And you start at a mining outpost. You're basically a miner. And I apologize for not having the audio. For some reason, the audio did not record. So this is basically how the game starts out. But yeah, if you like RPGs, if you like shooters, if you like loot, games where you loot stuff, get new gear, upgrade your gear. You can build spaceships in this game. You can build outposts in this game. You can extract resources in the game. You can board ships, steal ships, add them to your fleet. There's also a massive skill tree as well, where you upgrade stuff like your physical aspects, your scientific aspects, or combat aspects. And there's 4 levels to each skill. So if you have a piloting skill, you have 4 levels, and you have to level that all the way up. And like the build that I did was you could basically pick whatever you want to be. You could be a long hauler, stealing and transporting goods and making money. You could become a bounty hunter. You could become totally bad in the game, totally good in the game. But I think the dialogue is great in the game. You could also persuade people. So there's a lot of things. It's a huge open world RPG, and that's what Bethesda really does. I think they did an excellent job. This is the PC gameplay. So I played this on PC, recorded this. So basically, I wanted to show you the beginning of the game, and then we'll look at a little bit of the ship combat. You can do also ship combat, regular combat. You have space suits, space helmets. So it's pretty fun game. You have factions in the game. Yeah, but this is just a little bit of gameplay I recorded, and the game looks excellent. I mean, the graphics, they did an amazing job. It's more next gen oriented, so it looks much better than previous games. It's so detailed. It's unbelievable the job they did. Obviously, the game has some flaws, like any Bethesda game. There's one funny thing about you could in your traits, you can pick an adoring fan, and it's from past Bethesda games where he comes up to you and praises you the whole time, calls you, my liege, and praises you, and it's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny character. But once again, sorry, there's no sound. I have no idea what happened. Usually, I record something and the sound comes through, but I have the subtitles up to tell you what it's about. But this is how it starts. You basically start out and you find this artifact. You find an artifact, and basically you have to find out the origins of it. But it involves a lot of other stuff too. So I'd say the game is probably about 200 hours of play. So it's a very time-consuming RPG. So you play it little by little. Some people finish the story right. Me, I play games very slow like this. I loot everything, which you can't do because you can only carry so much weight. You carry too much weight when you run, you lose oxygen, just like you normally would. Yeah, they basically give you a cutter and you can mine minerals. So uranium, iron, steel, cobalt, like anything you can think of. Helium-3, like all kinds of stuff. But yeah, this gives you like this is the main tutorial. But yeah, what I really like about the game is, if you're the type of person that likes to explore, like space, like spaceships, you can build all that kind of stuff. There's ship combat if you like that. It's a looter shooter if you like that kind of stuff. If you just want to be a bounty hunter, you can do that. If you just want to haul goods, steal ships, all kinds of stuff like that, you can make a whole fleet. Yeah, it's really boring without the sound. So basically, you're just following your supervisor, and then they come up story about a gravitational anomaly, and this is kind of where figure out kind of what the basis is about. But as you can tell, the environments look great. The detail is top notch. So they did a much better job on this game than I thought they would. It's like you're right up here. And I've already started the game a couple of times, so I kind of know what to do here, but I'm going a little slower because I'm showing it to people, so explaining it. So you can mine minerals. So you just shoot that laser, you just mine anything on any planet. There's 1,000 planets. You go to Earth and it doesn't look like it does now. I'm not going to spoil that. You see everything's like there's a gravitational anomaly. Everything's like floating in the air because there's no gravity there. It's like you're in space. But then you go to touch it, and then you have this like vision. Yeah, once again, I apologize about the sound issue. Next time, I'll make sure I have that fixed. Yep, then you wake up, then you go to the character creation. This is like where you're going to the character creation. And I think the character creator that it's pretty detailed. It's pretty cool. I just quickly went through this because I only have like an hour. We're only streaming for an hour today. Now when we start streaming on the Twitch channel, which we mean to do, which we will be doing, probably next month, I'll start this game all over again. So this is where you pick your ID. And I picked like the old school mustache and beard, like from hundreds of years ago. Paul says, "What's up?" Yeah, what's up, Paul? Paul says, "What's up, buddy? The graphics are pretty good. The graphics are amazing. Like when I zoom into the face, you'll see how detailed it really is. Like it looks outstanding, I think." Yeah, I'm like, I gotta fix that nose. I don't want a nose like that. But there's so many different things, blends you can make. Yeah, I was trying to get the nose right in this. Alien says I need a beard like this. Yeah, yeah, and the mustache too. Go into beard and mustache competitions. I think I go back. I'm like, oh fuck, I can't fix this, and I exit out, and I start over again. I started over again. It was funny. I was like, oh, I don't like the way this shit looks. I don't like the way it looks. The picture in my background is my ship. So you could like the ship. You have like a robot Vasco that stays with you. You could add people to your crew. You could rebuild this whole ship. You could build new ships entirely. This is PC, but it looks just as good on Xbox Series X. This is on PC. 1440p. See, I start over again. Yeah, this is on PC. I don't know what happened with the sound. Like I had the sound. I was like, oh man. Yeah, this is on PC. But I bought it on Xbox, so you can play it on both. If you buy it on one, you can play it on both. Play anywhere, I think. Oh yeah. Paul Spencer. I've been playing more Kombat on Hook. The game is insane. Yeah. I heard that is awesome. I haven't watched any actual gameplay of the new Mortal Kombat, but I want to get it. I just been playing this game. I went with the same beard here. Just kept it quick. Yeah, the new Mortal Kombat looks a lot of fun. We talked about that. I think that was one of the games we talked about on here a week or two ago. I'm just keeping it simple. I could have went way into detail with this, but if I'm showing it to people, I'm not gonna go way, way, way in depth. And you could build ships and outposts. You like building stuff, Paul. So you could build outposts, build ships from scratch. Yeah, setting up through here. Yeah, this is where you could pick up my hair. Then you pick your background. It says Paul Spencer says well worth it. I pre-ordered, gave me a gold. Oh, that's pretty cool. A gold case with a 24. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, like when it comes with like a poster, like some people like stuff like that. Me, I'm not as into that kind of stuff. But some people like it when you get the like Starfield. If you pre-ordered like the best one, you get a watch, like an actual digital watch with it, which is pretty cool. The one that's in the game. See, I couldn't decide what I wanted to be. Bounty hunter, I picked already. So I'm like, oh, I like loot. I like stuff. I'll be. I think I picked a long hauler because it helps your piloting skills. Yeah, piloting systems and weightlifting to carry more mass because you could only carry like 150 pounds or something like that. Otherwise, you'll be encumbered and lose your breath as you're running. Yeah, I kind of did this quickly. I picked it quickly. I went through it quickly because I didn't want to waste any time. You did a gist of it. That's your opening spacesuit, but you can steal more, gain more helmets, different ones. They have jetpacks in the game. The gunplay is pretty fun in this game, But yeah, I'm selecting. So you select like your raised enlightened, that hero worshipped one. You could pick a fan, like an adoring fan, and he worships you the whole game. It's plus a Call of Duty pre-order from 200 gave me, yeah, the ammo crate, the fake AK hat, yeah, like, see, I like it when they do that kind of stuff. Like some of those pre-orders aren't as good. Yep, and then they call you whatever. I was gonna do like my middle name, but I said no. I'll do like my first name with S on the end. And you're called Daniels. Captain Daniels. Captain Daniels. All right. Okay, here we go. Yeah, like I said, I like that kind of stuff, but I'm not gonna spend money on it. Like me, I never really do that pre-order stuff. Yeah, I'm so annoyed there's no sound on this. But you can see it looks pretty outstanding. Yeah, I think they did a great job on this game. Yep, I found, yeah, if you found that artifact, yeah, you basically pass out, they like wake you up, and then you like select your name and everything. She's good at outpost engineering. You could gain her as a crew member. This guy Heller as a crew member later in the game. You can do third person and first person view as well. I just think they did a great job on it. It just looks great. And obviously it's tutorial because it's got the controls on the top. Yep, so you gotta go out. You gotta go into an airlock. You gotta put your space helmet on, like you normally would, otherwise you'll die. So you're on some moon somewhere. There we go. My inventory, go into your helmets. Each one has different ratings. Like if you look, it's got different ratings. It's got like different physical ratings, energy rating, airborne, how high you can jump, radiation protection, corrosive, and thermal. Because you got some plots, it's like 200 below. Come out the air. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry about that. I just want to show you come out of the airlock onto the planet. It's a little choppy, a little bit. This is the ship. This is the first ship you get. And you can rebuild that entire ship, redesign the entire ship, upgrade the whole ship, build one twice the size of it. This is Barrett. This is the guy they were talking about. The patches on there, on his shoulder, whatever skills you do in your skill tree, those will show up on your suit. So this is the guy, Barrett, that you talk to. Look how great it looks, Paul. Like, look how good it looks. The animation could be a little better, but oh, here we go. Yeah. So basically, you're like, uh-oh. He's like, up. I thought that I got them off my back, and a bunch of pirate comes to steal stuff and kill us. Like, uh-oh. And here they come. These are space pirates that you fight for the grab my gun, grab my first aid kit. And I was like, oh wait, I gotta favorite my gun so I can select it. You can kill stuff with the laser too. Yeah, cool thing in this game, you could like basically shoot the boost packs in the back and they'll like explode and go flying in the air, like in different directions and stuff. Yeah, I like the gunplay in this. So I kind of played this part right, so I just like open fire. It's the only weapon you get at that time. Yeah, I should play way more aggressive in this little playthrough. Like I didn't give a I didn't care. Paul says, all right, back to practice. 3-hour practice tonight since they lost this weekend. Are you gonna put them through the ringer? Oh, thanks for stopping in and checking it out. Yeah, you have melee guys that just come up to you with an axe, and you can take that spacesuit. Almost died. But yeah, basically, yep, that's the combat, and then you basically favor you talked about. And he's like, oh, you want to go at my place instead? Because I have the artifact that you found in the beginning. He basically gives you the ship. You know, one of the coolest things about this game, you can build your own ships. You can build more than one, which is pretty cool if you like creativity and stuff like that. Yep. The only thing I don't like is you can't like actually fly through the atmosphere. Like there's a game called No Man's Sky where you can fly, so it's like a cutscene instead, which is fine. You got to make some sacrifices when the games like this have the graphics that they do. So you really have to make a sacrifice here or there. Yeah, so this is where they'll show you the ship combat. You'll learn to use your ship. So I'm just flying around. I'll play on PC a lot, so I'm just messing with it. Planet in the distance that you could travel to. You land on any planet. Typical WASD if you're a PC gamer. Yeah. So, and then and he's like, "Oh, you got a ship warping in, an enemy ship," and they just warp right in, and you gotta defeat the. This is the ship combat part. This is another fun part. I kind of wish there was more of this, but you can go and attack any ship and take it if you wanted to. So it's coming up in 1 second here. Yep, there they are. This is the people you fought before, the Crimson Fleet. And basically what you have is you have your power systems here. So you have your laser weapons, your ballistic and your missiles, and your engines and your shield. and you can switch the energy between these. So if I need more engine to get out of dodge, I got more engine. If I need more power in my weapons, I use that. If your gravity drive to travel between star systems, so you could switch between your systems. Then every time you upgrade something, you get more shield, more energy, more ballistics, more missiles. They have all different setups for all the different ships that you can get. And obviously, at the beginning of the game, it's easy, but it's just another aspect if you like this kind of stuff. So each ship has a shield. You gotta take the shield out, and then you take that. Then you take them out. But then you could steal whatever's on the ship. I haven't got to the point in the game where you could like take over ships just yet, because I haven't done that much space combat. Yeah, I wish I had the sound, because the sound is top notch. Yep. So yep. All right. So now I'm gonna travel to Alpha Centauri. Actually, no, I go to a what's it called? Actually, like a moon. So I like is you could go to the map. It shows you the whole star system like this. And then you zoom out once, and you see the star, and then the planets around it. You can go to all these planets in every star system. So this is the I gotta take out this Crimson fleet. So basically, I'll land on. I'm gonna take out this Crimson fleet and get a little more combat. You get to see what the planet is like, and there's a little less gravity on this planet, so you could jump like 20, 30 feet in the air. Yeah, what a lot of people don't like is that the landings are animated, but I don't mind it. The ship combat is fun. The regular combat is fun. The main story is pretty good. You could go multiple different ways in this game. You could decide to join a faction and fight for that faction, betray a faction, betray all the factions. Like you could do so much stuff with it. It's pretty fun. But I figured you guys would rather see gameplay and me discuss it a little bit, even though there's no sound, rather than just watch us talk about games. So this is the first planet that you land on. Now, I said I played this part. I started the game a couple of times with a couple of different types of characters, and I kind of already know what to do. So I kind of run through this aggressively, and I get this epic shotgun like right in the beginning, which is a good drop to get because it's got a lot of power. It just takes 2 shots to take an enemy down. I use that the whole time. Yeah, basically you can scan creatures, minerals, and plants and get all the resources. And then you could put like a mining outpost or any kind of outpost. Scanning the animals, scanning some minerals coming up. Yep, extract some minerals. If you like the resource farm, this is some creature that I wanted to scan, so I got to get really close to it. And I'm like, oh, I got to get my weapon out. I forgot to put my scanner away. There we go. And you can take resources from that too. Chemicals or other stuff. So you can see I loot like everything. More. Scan it. And as you scan, the resources will fill and you'll scan the whole planet. You got to scan all the stuff to find all the resources. But in order to find all the resources on planets, you got to upgrade like your surveying, your planet surveying skill. Yeah, see, like what I like is look how high you jump. And the red bar means you're losing stamina. So the more you run, since you have a spacesuit and CO2 fills up your lungs, and you have to stop. And you get woozy like this. You won't die though, but you'll lose health if you do that too much. Yeah, so this is basically the very first mission that you play on Crete. There's Vasco. He will fight with you, and you can give him stuff to carry. Because I'm always, getting as many resources as possible, expensive stuff, so I can sell it and make money off of it. But you can't pick up everything. Like you pick up the stuff of a lot of value. I didn't really pick up a lot of stuff in this playthrough though. And when you turn the scanner, all the stuff that's blue, you can pick it all up. Like all this stuff. Like everything. Like food. There's all these different types of food. You can make different types of food. You could do research. You can modify weapons, modify spacesuits, modify your ships. Modify just about everything in this game. Yeah, wait till the modders get a hold of it. The modders will fix a lot of stuff too. Yeah, but this game is on Game Pass for free if you have Game Pass Ultimate, or Game Pass on PC, and Xbox Series X or Xbox. The next gen consoles you can play it for free. You don't even have to buy it. That's why Game Pass is so great. Me, I bought the early access to it. Yeah. This is the first combat coming up again. Always got to loot those health packs. Here we go. This is the more combat here. And that guy pick up an epic shotgun off of him like right away, which is a good weapon to get early on in the game. Yeah, this is a guy a skirmisher just comes at you. But the detail on the gun is unbelievable. And I'm like, up. So I just walk right up to this guy. All right, that's more aggressive. Yeah, I mean, I love the shotgun play because I like the up close. There is the epic shotgun, and usually your weapons have like under 10 damage, and you can modify this weapon. You can put 7 mods on it. But this is an awesome legendary shotgun I got. But I'm like, oh, I have to favorite that and equip that right away. This is what I've been using the most so far in the game. There's another Maelstrom rifle that's really good, like later in the game. That's calibrated. It's yeah, normally I go into all these rooms and like search for all the loot to steal. But here you can see I'm just very aggressive in this play. I'm like, all right, that's it. Walk right up to him. Boom, boom. Yeah, the only difference between like this, like Fallout 4 and this, Fallout 4 had like the VAT system where you would aim to something in slow motion and like you could like blow limbs off, like it was pretty graphic. That's something I wish they would add in this game. I like that realism. And as I was playing, I was like, I think I'm gonna have to like raise the combat difficulty a little bit. Like now that I'm used to it, I'm much better at aiming and tracking that stuff down on PC. Let's see, looting everything. I need ammo all the time, so I'm like, all right. Then all the medical people have like health med kits and stuff. I loot all that. You can also pick safes. Yeah, like the way you pick a safe, you pick up. It's called a digipick. And basically, you have to line this up with all those slots. I like picking locks too. It's Nova, so it's easy, but I'll be on like an outpost with like an expert lock or advanced lock. I'm like, damn, I want to get in that room. I want to get in there. I thought this is pretty cool the way you pick locks. Sometimes you can get some pretty good stuff in some of these safes. Go ahead a little more. And so basically, instead of fighting this out, I actually persuade this guy. You could also persuade people. You could increase that skill and persuade people to do that, to back off, or you could lie, or you could be aggressive. But these guys are after me because they think I have stuff in the ship, and I have nothing in the ship. There's like nothing in it. So you could pick, just attack right, inquire, lie, be honest. You could also steal this spacesuit and wear it too. That's Vasco. It's one of your companions you can take with you. So they can carry stuff for you. They fight in combat with you. They have certain skills, or you can put them on an outpost. Like, so you want to orient them for the skills they have. And the first time I just attacked them. I'm like, screw it. I was going right in. But you have levels of difficulty. +5 is difficulty. That's combat. Red is 50-50. And then I get him to back off. Just kind of showing the persuasion thing. But most of the time I persuaded them. And I go back to my ship. And I'll show you the grav jump thing where you do a gravity jump. So I got a little bit more gameplay. But like I said, I apologize about not having the sound. But Starfield, I think, is an excellent RPG if you like that type of stuff. If you like space, you like exploring, you like RPGs, you like looter shooters, because it's kind of like that also. If you like space combat, also crafting, you can craft all kinds of stuff in this game. That's showing you the photo mode. You can take photos at any time. So I just took a photo of my first ship here. And like I said, you can rebuild that entire ship or build an entire new one or buy ships. And I'll show a little bit of that also. Yep, so Alpha Centauri, which is a real star system. So basically you're gonna do the gravity jump, where you jump between star systems. Yeah, I was trying to do it from You could do it from not going in the menu, but I just went out and did it. The red ones are ones where you have to jump somewhere first and then jump. Sol is our solar system. Yep, so this is your gravity jump, which is also an animation, but still, it's a cutscene. But I think it's pretty cool. And you jump it, and you end up on the other side. And you also have to be careful if you have contraband. If you have stolen goods, like you steal stuff, you better make sure it's not on your ship, otherwise they will arrest you. So they say they search you for contraband. So you gotta be careful what you have in your inventory in your cargo hold. Otherwise, you might be in combat with a huge military force. Yep, so this is first plat. This first, basically your home base, New Atlantis. Yeah, it gives you history on it. United Colonies 2156. So this is the landing animation, which I think is pretty cool. And I just pick my clothes. Yeah, there's a thing on PC where you can enter like DOS commands. That comes up sometimes. I hit the wrong button. It looks great though. Yep. And now I go into like just showing you some of the ships. I didn't go to modify the ship. I just went into just to show you what some of the ships are like. And you can buy these or you could build them. But depending on what shipyard you're at, what they'll have different ships. Like I've started the game a couple times and the ships are different. Half of them are different every time. But you can see some of them are for like cargo, some have better shields, some have a bigger crew, so you could have 5 in your crew instead of 2 when you start out. But you do all types of builds of ships. So it's just showing you the huge build. The last one's huge. Like this one's huge. It's twice the size of mine. And you could take off all those parts, replace parts, upgrade parts, change the color of it all, and everything. And then one last thing, I just took a snapshot. Just the city. There's my ship. And just take a little picture here. I love the photo modes in games. I think it's pretty awesome. Yep, I just take that photo. But yeah, that is Starfield. New RPG by Bethesda. I think it's a lot of fun. It's all kinds of elements: looter shooter, RPG, travel to different planets, space, that kind of thing. Um, so anyone that likes like games where you explore and you build your character, you build the skill tree. The skill tree is also pretty um, you know pretty intricate. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Dave. I know some people aren't into that. You know what I mean? But me, I'm into that stuff. So I think it's pretty good. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, sorry about no audio. Um, but I'm gonna do a couple sponsors here real quick. Get your dugout mug, the ultimate game day mug. Use the promo code OTB Sports 20 for 20% off your order at dugoutmugs.com. You can get any Major League Baseball team on it, but you can also get custom logos for any team that you want, probably. Um, So, get your dugout mug today. I have a dugout mug. They're excellent to enjoy a nice cold beverage in or anything you would like. So once again, dugout mugs, drink from a bat, swing for the fences. Once again, use the promo code OTB Sports 20 at dugoutmugs.com, get 20% off. MonkeyColdCoffee.com, the evolution of infused flavored coffee. They make 3 flavors at the moment: Sumatran blend, which is excellent, the toasted coconut rum, and the bourbon chocolate chip, which are also both excellent. They make mugs, travel mugs, cold brew maker, all kinds of stuff. Use the promo OTB Sports at the checkout to get 10% off your order at monkeycoldcoffee.com. Once again, Monkey Cold Coffee Company, the evolution of flavor infused coffee. Get your bag of coffee and any accessories that you like today. And then we got 1-800-HURT 123. Attorney Big Al Jason Fine. If ever a motor vehicle accident, slip and fall, workers' compensation, personal injury claim, they will help you out with anything you need in the legal aspect. They have 3 locations throughout the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cherry Hill, New Jersey area. It's basically Pennsylvania area because it's across the river. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So if you're in those areas, South Jersey, outside Philadelphia, outside Pittsburgh, give 1-800 just find a call at 1-800-HURT 123. Got a comment here. Dave Yarrow says, I was doing laundry watching you play. Yeah, I didn't play. It's just a recording of my gameplay. But for some reason, the sound didn't come through. So I don't know. Like I was gonna try and play it and stream at the same time, but it could lag my computer. I don't know if I have the computer to do it from one. So I recorded first, but I didn't get the sound. So that's my mistake. And usually I get the sound every time. I was using a new recording program. Like I use like OBS Studios or something like that. And I was using a different one I'd never used before. So it happens. Yeah, it's just the way it is, you know. But but yeah, that's that is Starfield. It's a game I've been playing a lot. So I just wanted to show some gameplay of it. So it's gonna go over our schedule. I just want to see if we have the right one in there. But yeah, that's Joystick Junkies. Evan will be back next week. So there we go. Just gonna go over the schedule real quick. This is our new schedule. Out of the box sports from Out of the Box Sports Entertainment. Me, I'm Daniel. Joystick Junkies Mondays at 4 on Mondays at 4:30 p.m. every Monday. We have the Batcave on Wednesday. I'm sorry, the Sully Squad as well is coming up later today. I think that is at 6 p.m. So that's Sully Squad. So check them out. Tuesdays we have Commander's Gridiron at 6:30 p.m. Extra innings on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday 8:30 p.m. The Batcave on Wednesdays. Fuji Philly Flair on Wednesday 6 p.m. College Football Frenzy 8:05 p.m. Dem 215 boys. Like I said, we got something for everybody. The Pick'em Show, Big Blue Power. I'll be on Saturday, our new time, 11 a.m. Pre-game and post-game for the Cowboys. So we got something for everybody. Show's coming soon, so check us out. Got something for everybody. Yeah, yeah, you guys are a little earlier. So I'll be off in like a couple of 5-10 minutes, and you can go. So 5:45 today for the Sully Squad. Correction. I was just reading off the schedule there. But yeah, Sully Squad's coming up next. They're going to talk about, I'm guessing, everything Philly sports. But check them out, Dave Yarnell and Joe Sullivan. They do an excellent show. They'll be coming up after me at 5:45 p.m., usually 6 p.m. every Monday night, or Monday evening, I should say. But yeah, that is Starfield. Thank you for joining me on Joystick Junkies. After we haven't been on for a few weeks, a little bit of a hiatus. Evan will be back next week. I'm sorry he could not be here today, but he will be back next week. So, thank you very much for joining me. This is Joystick Junkies on Out of the Box Sports Entertainment, and we will see you next week at 4:30 p.m. Take care, everybody.